The Guardians have received and announced the green light has been given. Guardians, Sananda, one who serves channeled by James McConnell. Mother Gaia and Ashira channeled by Dr. Susan Sammarco. Web pages, www.meetup.com, Ancient Awakenings, and www.ancientawakenings.org. Note these messages were given during our first Sunday of the month Ancient Awakenings joint call with Hollow Earth Network over Blog Talk Radio in Phoenix, Arizona on October 2, 2016. Guardians, we are the Guardians. As you know, we have returned. We have returned to this planet, to this solar system, to this galaxy to bring about the new age, to bring it all about into perspective again. To find that energy that has been lost by the many and bring it back into the one. You are all the one, you are all the energy. It is your energy on the planet that is creating all the changes. It is your consciousness, your energy. It is helped by all those that are ministering to you, that are guiding you, but you are the ones who are doing this. Without your consciousness shifting, there would be no golden age. Without your consciousness shifting, this civilization would already be gone. There have been many instances in the past where those that are administering to you, have been guiding you, have had much to do about having catastrophes, calamities from overtaking the earth. Many times has that happened? But because of your consciousness, what could have been has been averted over and over again. We are here now, as the Guardians. We have returned, we have come back to be with you in these times. To herald in the new times. These new times are upon you now. We are here to tell you now, fully, with no hesitation whatsoever, that the green light has been given within this universe, within this galaxy, within this solar system, and on this planet. The green light has been given by Prime Creator so that all may come forward now, as prophesied. Not the prophecy of old where there would be many earth changes and many perished within these earth changes. Not those prophecies, but a new understanding. A new changeover that you are within right now. In this very minute you will begin to experience this changeover. First as a trickle and then as a deluge, as the waves of energy continue to arrive on the planet, coming before the main energy, the one, galactic pulse, that has been spoken of, which will fully bring about this changeover and what some call the event. But as you know, it is not one event, it is many events. It is many smaller events leading to the larger one. Because the green light has now been given, it is very shortly that you will receive this energy influx in ways that you have not known before. But you will know. The energy will be powerful. It will be beyond what some may be able to handle. Some will exit the body because of this. Do not worry about this, for it is all in the way it needs to be. This is the light. The plan and all is orchestrated the way it must be. So, as you have been told many times, sit back and relax and get ready. Because the show, as has been spoken of, is about ready to begin. You are ready to cross the finish line. Many of you, most of you will cross this finish line. Then most of you will turn around to go back and to help all of those struggling behind, all of those in the darkness still not knowing the light exists within them. You are that light. You will help to shine that light to all. That is your mission. That is what you have come here for. So be ready now, our brothers and sisters. All is about to commence. You are about to have announcements that will tell about what is to come. They will be announcements that will prepare the world for the next step, for the various dominoes that begin to fall. This is what we tell you now, as the Guardians. We tell you all is right. All is as it needs to be. All is in the very moment you are in. The very moment you are in is about to shift and change into a new golden age that you are the catalyst for. We are the Guardians. We share our love and our peace, and for you to know that you are never alone. That there are so many with you now to guide you along your journey. Peace and love be with all of you. Sananda. This is Sananda. I am here briefly now to provide continuing understanding of that which has just been given. As you know, you are the light. You are the way, the truth and the life. It was not only I, as Yeshua, that was the way, the truth and the life. When I said this, I meant all. It is a pattern and you are following this pattern. You are following this archetype that has been created. You are the archetype. As you have heard many times, you are ones you have been waiting for. We wish now for all of you to understand and grasp this. Because it is all you, it is all your consciousness, your collective consciousness, all of our collective consciousness together that is bringing in the new golden age. It is raising vibrations across the planet that is bringing everyone into higher understandings, higher knowings. Helping many who are lost, as the lost sheep, helping many to find their way home. And you as the shepherds are helping to herd those lost sheep back, to bring them back home, to bring them back to the fold. For we are here together now, all of us, to make this all happen. The Guardian has said, the green light has been given. Yes, it has. The finish line, just out of your reach, is not at all out of your reach. It is there right in front of you, but as you continue to move forward it seems, at times, to move away from you. Simply reach out and grasp it. It is there. You will cross it. All will cross it. As their time comes to do this. As their vibration increases. This is all about finding vibration. It is all about consciousness. I leave you now as Sananda. Always know that I am with you. Saint Germain is with you. Archangel Michael, Ashtar, all of us are here to be with you. We are always a whisper away. Just call and we will be there. All of my peace and love be with all of you. I am Sananda. One who serves begins to come through but realized that they needed to turn this over to Mother Gaia first. Mother Gaia. I am the one you know as Gaia, as Mother Earth, this planet. You may not be aware, oh 9F this, but I am a spiritual being. My body is this planet, inside and out. I have had so many people for such a long time who have been part of this experience. I have had many eradications of life over many tens of thousands of years. I came into this experience as a 5D being and I dropped down into a 3D experience for a long time. I know that I have had many storms, earthquakes. I know that I have had many ways of causing destruction to my human family over the centuries, over the eons. This was not intended to hurt you. Many times it was opportunity to stretch, to move things around, to allow you the growth you were meant to have. You can think of me as a dog with fleas on my back and you are the fleas. This is a little joke, but we know that with the time you have spent on this planet, as you have moved up the realm of redemption, you, too, are moving to a time and place where there's no going back. There is only moving ahead. We heard the green light go on too. We knew that when we had conversations with Susan this week, that everything was about to change. Everything that you have known about me as a planet is changing. I am moving up in that ascension process as well as all my brothers and sisters across this galaxy and others. You may have heard this before. All of you have had past lives. You have been animals and trees and clouds and plants as well as human. You may also have been a planet of a sun. You have had many, many different lives. I am here to experience life in this way as well as you are experiencing your lives in your ways. There are many changes that are happening upon the surface of my planet. I have new minerals that can be picked up from the earth without the need to corrupt my skin. There are new waters coming from the ground in deserts around the planet. There will be no need for water from this planet as we all move ahead on our ascension process. Everything is coming to a head. We know that this is an expression that you will never forget. You are to be blessed with abundance such as you have never known. You will be blessed that you can help others help me clean my lands. You will be blessed by learning about those and meeting those from Agartha and Inner Earth and then meeting your brothers and sisters from the skies above. I have spoken with this group before at your advances. You had jobs to do from me. All of this led you here to be where you are, exactly where you need to be to make this next step. Obidayok wanted to speak today, but we agreed that this is not a good venue for him because it is not easy for Susan to bring through his high-pitched sing-songy voice, but we will say that all of the animals on the planet are making this change too. All of the animals on this planet are making a pathway to ascension. The pets you have are holding the doors for you. For the meat eaters, you are moving along to where this shall no longer be needed anymore. Everything is being orchestrated perfectly. You think, oh, we are going to flip on this switch and we are going to have money, or we are going to flip that switch and we are going to see the cabal going away. None of these things are for you to think about any longer. It is not for a fifth-dimensional being. Go forth. Have a wonderful week and watch as things unfold. Thank you. One who serves. Greetings to you. Back again. We put our foot in our mouth, almost. Now quite. Ashira is standing by and we are ready for your questions. Question: is it more important to settle issues in past lives like those in Atlantis and Lemuria, or more important to work from here forward? One who serves. It is only important to those who think it is important. It is important because you have a connection to your past lives. You have many memories there. You have had many memories come forward into your present life. Therefore they affect your present life, or at least you think they do. It is all in the mind here. This is not something you have to do, or you will not have a good life, or you won't understand your life, or anything of this nature. The past life regression is only a tool. Look at it as a tool. Just like crystals are tools. There are many tools. Your tarot cards are tools. See? All of this is the same thing. We would say yes. Look toward the future now. Look where you are going, not where you come from. Not where you have been, but where you are going. Along the way of finding your way where you are going, you will also find where you have been as well. Question: can you tell us about some wonderful and new things we will experience in 5D? Ashira. We will say that much that you are creating, you are still creating. It is not something that is set in stone. The opportunities for your future start in the now and move into your future with you to manifest as you choose. Much of what you are speaking of were Lemurian or Atlantean at first and part of Inner Earth as well. You may, when you meet the Argothans, you may find that you can take what they do and bring it to the surface. We are not going to speak specifically. We heard Susan share what was given long ago and was meant for this meeting today, one who serves. So much of what you have coming in your future is yet beyond your wildest imaginations. You can take your wildest imaginations and take them and multiply them 100 times over, and then you get a little bit of a grasp of what is ahead. It is correct to say that this is a process. You are moving through an ascension process, and you will continue to move through levels of this process as you continue to evolve. You will continue on your journey and continue to rise in your vibrations. The more that you more along your pathway through the astral plane and the mental plane, you will find that more and more that you want is right there, in your grasp. You simply think it and it is there. This comes after your various technologies are released to move you in this process. You are going to have some technologies that are released, some that are already available, some that are not going to be released. There will be some from the Agarthans and others from the Galactics. They are going to assist you in your everyday life and helping you move through your everyday life in a blissful manner, because you will no longer have to be concerned about survival and this type of thing. No one will. No one who is in these vibrations will ever have to be worried about survival again. You can see how these technologies will increase your lifespan and increase your way of life. As you move up into the higher levels of fifth dimension, you will find you will no longer need technology, because your thought can create whatever it is you want. Question: we are all in shock about the Divine Creator's green light. What is the next step? Do you want to meet with us? One who serves. Are we going to meet with you? We are already meeting with you again and again. We have been meeting with you a lot. Laughter: will we be physically meeting with you? Yes, that is coming. Those who are coming from the Agarthan network, they will be coming up to meet you and you down to meet them. All of this is coming. Those of the Galactics will be coming down to meet you too. You have lots of meetings coming. Laughter. Ashira. We were wondering if you were going to ask about what is going on behind you and what is the opportunity for a landing? Question: yes, thank you. We want to build this group up. Anyone who wants to come for a healing. Our landing center. Anything, we want to do this. Ashira. We thought you may have forgotten. This has been an amazing week for this household. Has it not? Yes. What we would say is that they are trying to make these lots more acceptable to buyers to build a house on. They are not going to have time to do this. You need to put your thoughts down on paper. Sketch out what you imagine this is going to look like. Place it on a standing board so that others in this group can work with you. Start to put your energies into this mountain top. Start to put your energies into where this is going and how it is being directed. We do not care what somebody wants to do or are willing to do with their spaces. It is your responsibility to build this and with this group. What do you think about that? We will do that together. One who serves. You have saying here from a movie. Build it and they will come. Take this to heart here. All will come as it needs to, whatever that might be. Question: there are a lot of people who are using the masters and others for false readings and are charging a lot of money for their information. Is that going away? One who serves. This is already in the process of becoming resolved. There were many false prophets spoken of in the prophecies. This is that time for this, and there will be more of these, but there is less and less of a concern because of your consciousness. As your consciousness raises, no one will come into you that is not supposed to be there. This is the point. You have to allow it. If you allow for it to speak through you as an entity to come through or in, then you are bringing this on yourself. But if you know about protection and fill yourself with light, this cannot happen. As your consciousness rises, it becomes less and less of a concern, and as consciousness rises across the planet, it is becoming less and less of a concern. Ashira, we are hearing that you have a concern about others. We would say that this is not a concern of yours. If you take care of yourself as one who serves says, then clear your path, give forgiveness and allow yourself to bloom on your path. Don't take in false information. That will be falling aside. We know that believe they need to earn a lot of money or learn to prove themselves to the world. All of these things are being passed and moving on. The time you spend with other people doing special things is much more valuable to you than worrying about this. Okay? One who serves. You will come to a time where telepathy becomes more and more important. When you come to use this, you will not be able to deceive anymore, and no one will be able to deceive you. Questions about the Guardians. When were they here? Where are they from? What can you tell us about them? One who serves. We can tell you that the Guardians are from everywhere. They are not from one place. They are everywhere. They are so long ago that they are beyond our imagination at this point. Understand that they have come for a reason. They have come for the time frame here, for the vibration, and yes, as you have said, because of the collective consciousness here has called to them. As well as Gaia herself, the solar system, and the galaxy here. All have called to the Guardians to come. It is not only the Guardians who have answered this call, it is many have answered this call, even you did this long ago. This was a clarion call here. All is a process of coming together to bring about these changes. The Guardians are here to do their part. This is an immensely important part. We would say that without them, the orchestration would be little bit less here. Their presence moves the orchestration along much more so. That is why they have come and why those who know them are happy to welcome them. That includes the Agarthans who have been waiting for the return of the Guardians for a very long time. Question: last time we spoke you recommended the Prepare for Landings book. I bought that book and had a reading with Mike Lilligan. I was listening to the reading recently and I had an experience of receiving info about Kuan Yin and me. Can you tell me, is my higher self Kuan Yin or are we very close? Ashira. Yes, Kuan Yin is a being you have a closeness with. We encourage you, if you have not investigated her wonderful story, to do so. We have spoken of her as her and have others in the audience raise their hand and say, we thought she was a man? We believe that this one can come forth as either male or female, depending on the message. This one has a message for you. Has a message to share heart to heart. If you take the time to get to know her story, she will share information with you about your next step. Okay? One who serves. We wish a moment here. When we do these meditations at the beginning of these sessions, there are encodements in these. Whether you are on the phone or listening later, if you listen over and over, it will do the same thing. This meditation is called the celebration of light. It is a process. It is ancient and we have adapted it a little for your Western culture here. It has been done for thousands and thousands of years. It brings about consciousness shift patterns here. Question: I just wanted to clarify Gaia's info. Did she talk about our pets dying? Ashira, you are mistaken. This is an area that has been covered in the past 3/12 years. The animals in your laps, your pets, the ones you care for, are operating in a much higher level as well. They are tools for your ascension. They have encodements as well, and they are leading you through the doorway to help you get through your experience. If you think they are purely a cat or dog, do not worry about that, my friend. These animals that are with you now have made a decision to come into your life. They are holding the door for you and saying, "Come one." It is not a matter of death, it is a matter of ascension. One who serves. Adding one thing here. They are here to show you unconditional love. We think that those of you who have pets understand this here. When you are cuddling with them, do you not feel the love imbued within them? It comes out from every pore of their body towards you. Question: can the GCR occur without Putin verifying and ratifying his part in the Paris peace talks? One who serves. Do you want a simple yes or no? Not sure. We can do that. Laughter. Or can we give more information? It is part of the orchestration we have been speaking of. It is one of the events, we might say, leading to the more major events. One of the dominoes that begins to fall. There will be more. Your Hillary Clinton will be one of the dominoes. There are many different things that are coming. This one you call Putin is part of this. It is important that he signs this, as it will cause a reverberation effect. Just as Brexit started a reverberation effect, many other events will too. All part of the greater orchestration here. Ashira, I will answer too. What we would say is that this is a situation that comes from that 3D realm. What we would look at is what it will take to move everyone forward now with this green light. It does not matter what's on the books or what people may say or may do. It's not up to individuals to decide. Remember, so much is behind closed doors. So much is out of your view. So much is behind the fourth and fifth dimensional pathway. Do not worry about things that do not seem to be accomplished in the 3D realm. Now, you are moved up and moving forward with this green light. Okay? One who serves. Remember, there is a plan A, plan B, plan C, and so on. Remember, this is part of the orchestration. If a plan fails, the next one comes in, and the next one. As Ashira has said, it is not up to one individual. If they won't do what is needed, another steps up. This is what has been going on behind the scenes that the general public and even you, the light workers, are not aware of. Question: I'd like to ask about the gathering. From Zora, it seems like it is taking us from the planet as an evacuation, and I thought it was a party. One who serves. We believe you have misunderstood the idea of the gathering here. This is not a state for you, where you are now, to be beamed up to ships so the Earth can cleanse herself. That is later, after disclosure, and many things have happened. After you have moved through your ascension process. Maybe even after you are in your crystal chambers and all of these things. This is not something that is going to happen in the near future here. It is down the road here some. Ashira, we have been talking about gatherings and parties everywhere. Talk about parties like you have not seen before. Those parties will be for your Earth brothers and sisters, your Agarthan family, and those from the ships. These parties are going to take place on the Earth. In the Earth and on board ships. This is the time to share and celebrate. It is time to greet everyone. We call this a party that includes everyone on the planet, in the planet and above the planet. It is time to share and be jubilant with all. Question: when that man was speaking about Putin, you mentioned about Hillary Clinton being one of the dominoes to fall? One who serves. Whoops. We think we may have given a little more than we were supposed to. Laughter. The election will not happen as you have already known it. What is in the process now is not going to be what it appears to be. Okay? Question: how soon do you see things happening? One who serves. We see all things happening in the now. We see all things based on probabilities. Probabilities that they will happen in the moment. In the moment we are speaking, there are certain things underway. In the next moment, because of individualized and mass consciousness, things can shift. As things shift, things move in a new direction and a new plan is developed. This can go on and has been going on for some time now. There have been many moments where this was to go forward and it was held off. It was held off again and we had to move to the next plan and the next. When we talk of the we talk about the collective, all of us together. We talk of the collective consciousness of humankind and we talk of process and change and moving on. One who serves. Number 2. In response to something Anne says about not wanting to rock the boat. We have news for you, Anne. You have been rocking the boat for some time now. Another one who serves here. All here have been rocking the boat. The more you rock it, it will tip over. It's good for it to tip over because it brings change. It brings us to the next level. You have been given the code, green light. Does that not mean go? Once you get a green light and you go forward, that is what you are to do now. Go forward with all your various plans. Those things you have created, those things you have held back on. Find ways to control your thoughts and all of these things. Begin to do that, more and more. Begin to find yourself in the higher vibrations more and more. As you continue to move forward, you will move up in the higher dimensions in the ascension process. Then you will be looking back and not seeing any of these things that concerned you. Wow! What a ride that was! I am glad I am done with it now. And you are done with it now. Look at it as a roller coaster ride where they go up and down and faster and slower and all. It is time to get off of that stupid ride now. Laughter. That roller coaster ride has been your life, lifetime after lifetime. Let it go. Let it be. Yes. The Beatles had it right. Let it be. Shanti. Peace be with you. Be the one. Ashira. Yes, I will keep it short. We have had a full session and lots of good questions. The type PF questions and the people who asked them, there was never an argumentative moment. All in peace. All moving forward. That is a wonderful thing to see. Not that people are afraid to call. We know that is not a situation that is an issue. We are with you and we are excited about the green light. Let's all move now. I bring you my love and peace. Namaste.